you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Same to you.
All right. All right, and we are still on the record. This is the matter of the state of Michigan versus Kimberly Cajonan, 231923. But before we first vote, Sergeant, if you can place your appearance on the record.
Sergeant Robert Fitzpatrick.
Okay, and counsel, your appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Richard T. Serrano, P33828. I appear as MNDC counsel on behalf of the defendant presently in custody.
Okay, ma'am, can you please tell me your name?
Jean Walls. Cajonan is my maiden name.
Stand up.
Well, what is your current name?
Kimberly Jean Walls.
So then why do we have Cajonan? Why are you telling us your name is Cajonan?
I messed up and put Cajonan, my maiden name.
All right. All right, Sergeant, if you could please raise your right hand. Solemnly swear from the testimony about to give this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
All right, thank you. And you may proceed on the warrant.
Your Honor, on August 2nd, at approximately 3 a.m., Walls was the passenger in a vehicle that was stopped for multiple traffic violations. The driver, Walls' son, was arrested for OWI in possession. During an inventory search of the vehicle, Walls' wallet was found inside. In her wallet was a tied cell phone baggie containing heroin and fentanyl. Also within her span of control inside the vehicle was crack cocaine. Both the cocaine and the heroin and fentanyl field tested positive by Officer Adam Grove. Nothing further.
Examination of complaining witness, I find that the offenses charged were committed and there's probable cause to believe the defendant committed the offenses. All right, and counsel asks for the arraignment.
Your Honor, I'm confused in that the information that I got, count 3, is an operating while visibly impaired charge against my client. Is that an error?
Well, it says against defendant. It says defendant 2. Defendant 2 is Travis Walls.
Oh, all right. I see that now. All right. I didn't see it initially. Travis Walls. Okay. All right. And yes, Your Honor, as to arraignment, we waive form reading, stand mute. Then.
All right. The court is going to waive the formal reading. Ma'am, you have the right to have an attorney represent you. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. And in fact, you've had an opportunity to speak to an attorney today, correct?
Yes.
You also have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have a trial by a judge or by a jury, and you also have the right to remain silent. Anything you say orally or in writing may be used against you in court. Do you understand those rights, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
The court's going to enter plea of not guilty on your behalf. Schedule this matter for a probable cause conference on August 10th at 9 a.m.
Do I have a bond, ma'am?
We're going to address that, ma'am. Counsel as to bond.
Your Honor, my client tells me she's 46 years old. She has a GED education. She tells me that she's not on probation or parole and has no other cases pending that she's aware of. And Your Honor, she presently receives Social Security disability. The nature of her disability, she's under doctor's care. She attends a methadone clinic every day. She acknowledges her problems with drugs. That's why she's on the methadone and she's under doctor's care. Your Honor, she has no children. If released, she would go back and live with her mother in Monroe. And Your Honor, in criminal history, yes, she does have some criminal history, and it comports with the charges. We asked the court to, in its discretion, give a bond she can reasonably expect to post and continue her treatment. Thank you.
Excuse me. Okay, did you say she doesn't have any children?
She tells me she supports no children right now.
Oh, supports no children.
She's recently widowed.
Ma'am, if you're in a test today, what's in your system?
What she say? If I was to test today, what would be in my system?
Correct.
Probably cocaine and fentanyl, methadone.
And you don't work?
No, I get SSI.
What's the basis of your disability?
My mental health.
Are you in treatment?
Yeah, I'm in methadone. I do counseling and I go to methadone every day.
Okay, methadone every day isn't necessarily mental health treatment, ma'am. You say you go to counseling, what does that mean?
I go to counseling through the methadone clinic.
Are you currently on probation or parole anywhere, ma'am?
No, sir. No, I mean, no, ma'am.
Are you out on bond in any other jurisdiction?
No, ma'am.
And you live in Monroe?
Yes, ma'am.
And where does your son live?
My son lives in Monroe also. He doesn't live with me though.
All right, Sergeant, as to bond.
Your Honor, her criminal history is extensive. There's a habitual offender notice attached to the current charges. And she also currently has an out-of-state warrant for narcotics with a $30,000 cash bond. Considering the circumstances, I would recommend a $50,000 10% bond.
What state is that, Sergeant?
Atlantic County Sheriff's Office, Jersey maybe?
2004.
I should take care of that.
Oh, I see, yep, New Jersey. And why don't there be a protective order, ma'am?
Protective order? What do you mean?
Well, there was a message entered into lien regarding not being able to carry a license or a gun, not having any contact with a protected person, not going to this person's property.
I'm not sure. I don't know what you're talking about with that.
Well, would that be from your matter in Monroe County for a felony domestic violence charge?
That could be from domestic violence charge, yes. But that person has passed away last week. That was my boyfriend of 25 years.
And how did your boyfriend pass away, ma'am?
He had rhinitis, some kind of infection in his heart.
Whose Helen Mullins?
My mom.
Was there a case with your mom as the complaining witness? Or is there a personal protection order with your mom as the protected person?
No. She's the one that bonded me out.
Well, ma'am, perhaps you haven't been served with that yet, but there was a PPO entered without a hearing with Helen Mullins being the protected person.
Okay, then yeah. Maybe she hasn't give out that, but she will be the one helping me find out.
Ma'am, you cannot contact her.
Oh, okay.
She's a protected person. You cannot contact her, whether to post your bond or otherwise.
Okay, sorry.
And so the court's going to indicate, based upon the charges, based upon the criminal history, the fact that this is a habitual offender, second offense notice, and she's looking at an enhanced penalty upon conviction, and the fact that there is a warrant out for her arrest out of New Jersey for the same type of charge. The court's going to indicate that a $50,000 10% bond is appropriate, no surety.
Who is it? I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. In the event you post bond, who lives at the home with you, ma'am?
My mom.
When's the last time you were at that house?
2 days ago.
Well, that seems to be when this order was entered, so you can't go back there. Where else would you be able to go?
Probably my boyfriend's son's house.
Which would be where?
Taylor.
The court will indicate a GPS tether, and you'll have to submit to random testing, not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed.
So I have to get a tether on today?
You have $5,000 to pay today?
I'm trying to get one. I'm gonna try to get it. I have $1,000. I have $1,000 today.
Well, if bond is posted, you cannot be released without a GPS tether. If you do post and you have the tether, then you need to report to the 27th District Court probation immediately upon release.
Okay. I also may be able to live with my aunt that's in Monroe too.
Hey ma'am, you're indicating that you're not working, but you have $1,000 that you can post towards your bond?
This is my SSI check.
Okay, we will see you back on August 10th.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's handle first. Let's handle